A Japanese role-playing game made in the West? This is the first thought that popped into my head when I heard about Child of Light. It was a bit daunting at first, as previous attempts to replicate the formula, such as Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood, haven't really turned out well. After all, it's hard for game designers who have followed a set of methods for years to suddenly switch to something foreign. But hey, rules are meant to be broken, I guess. Child of Light not only managed to replicate the JRPG formula, but also managed to create a solid foundation on its own. You take the role of Aurora, a princess who has passed away and is trapped in a strange realm known as Lumeria, a world where fantasy creatures and obscure landscapes exist. Along the way, she ends up meeting a small fairy orb called Ignicholas, I hope I pronounced that right, who tells Aurora of her destiny to become the Child of Light, who will put an end to the darkness engulfing the land. Along the way, expect to meet newcomers who will help you along your journey in typical role-playing fashion. What makes Child of Light so special is its innocence. Everything from characters you meet to simple classic storytelling manages to give Child of Light a sweet and humble tone. Even when these characters interact, they do so by rhyming, again matching the tone of an innocent storytelling book. The 2D visuals are also quite breathtaking, which is a huge thanks to Ubisoft's magical UbiArt engine. The somber and emotional music also try their best to convey a depressing yet heartwarming journey. As mentioned earlier, Child of Light is a take on the JRPG formula. That means lots of enemy encounters, level ups, and turn-based battle systems. What does make Child of Light's battle system unique is Ignicholas, who can be controlled via the PS4's touchpad or right analog stick. His powers slow down enemy attacks, which give a window of opportunity to strategize and interrupt enemy attacks. Unlike most JRPGs, however, the game can be quite generous when it comes to handing out HP and MP. These can be found in the field or even lying in battle. Despite that, there are some opponents that can still pack a punch. The idea of also using Ignicholas can be quite frustrating, as at times you would need to quickly switch from one enemy to the other while trying to think of your next move. You can get a second player involved by letting them control Ignicholas, but chances are they'll end up getting bored moving a ball of light around the screen. Aside from battles, the game has a very simplistic crafting feature which can give your equipment elemental perks. The level up feature is also very easy to use, as it's a simple tree that highlight your next move. Traversing in Child of Light is again simple thanks to the ability to fly, which you will obtain in the early parts of the game. It was a bit confusing knowing the background from the foreground, but those are the certain limitations we get when dealing with a 2D adventure game. Child of Light's main focus is simple yet elegant. It doesn't try too hard to become complicated, and players who have never ventured into the realms of role-playing games before will find Child of Light to be a solid beginner's choice. There will be challenges ahead, but overall it's a journey worth experiencing.